Future Predictions of Education, presented by Brian Sneed. First thing I would like to talk about is disruptive technology. Disruptive technology is any enhanced or completely new technology that replaces or disrupts an existing technology, rendering it obsolete. So we used to have flip phones, and now we use smartphones. And of course, every classroom used to have a chalkboard, and now I don't think there's a single classroom in the US that you can find a chalkboard in. Instead, we're using smartboards. Disruptive Innovations, which is different than disruptive technology. A disruptive innovation is a term of art coined by Clayton Christensen, describes a process by which a product of service takes root initially in simple applications at the bottom of a market and then relentlessly moves up the market, eventually displacing established competitor. Disruptive innovations in education today. Chromebooks and iPads, Google Slides, Sheets, Documents, and Classroom. The classroom is a means of blended classrooms, collaboration. There's a variety of things that you can do with the Google Classroom that we haven't been able to do in the past. Then of course there's the internet, which has opened up world connections, and then we've got YouTube and blogs and other social medias as Instagram, Facebook, and Flickr and other sort of things that are available for students to do. We've got past and current practices. Presently, we've got lecture-style lessons where the teacher stands in front of the class and presents the information. The students use pencils and paper, working on worksheets. Of course, we have our textbook, posters and poster projects, and of course the students all sit in rows facing towards the front of the room. Future education 20 years from now. Blended learning is happening in all the schools. Blended learning is where students spend at least 25% of their school day using technology as a means of learning. One of the methods of blended learning is a flipped classroom. A flipped classroom is where students are introduced to concepts at home through a computer, then in class the next day the concepts are applied and practiced. One way of practicing the concepts is project-based learning. Project-based learning is where students learn through a real-world scenario. The students will be given a problem that needs solving, and they work through a solution using the available resources. The classrooms will also be redesigned so that the students can move desks around where they need them at the time they need them. Also, possible setups would be where they have multimedia already set up with the desks so they can work in groups. Or another way of setting up the room is to have workstations and areas. Also, the classrooms will be utilizing universal design for learning. And this is a great way for teachers to individualize instruction for each of the students and allow students to choose which method they would like. And then of course hopefully that in 20 years from now all the sources of materials will be free and available to all. And these are my references.